Hello, thanks for tuning in. All right, today we're back at the Cummins 6.7 turbo diesel again, and we got some new boost tubes or intercooler pipe coming in to replace the stock plastic one on this side and the turbo one down there because the boot looks a little torn and they've got 250,000 miles on them, so it's probably time for them to go. I believe this one on this side is plastic. Now I know you've seen us put this intake on in the last video, but we did install it with a bolt that's not supposed to be there, so we got some new bolts to go in there, and we reused the old intake gasket for now, so we got a new intake gasket as well. We're going to get everything out, and we're going to compare the cold side here, because the turbo side is the hot side, this is the cold side. We have the cold side tube already. It's a huge increase over what it is. We are waiting for the hot side to come in today from Sinister, so hopefully it gets here. But we're going to get everything apart and compare these boost tubes and see if we get a power increase, EGT drop, whatever we got. With all the fuel prices, we need everything we can get. All right, just to show you, you really do not have to remove the intake on these things to get the boost tube out. You can do it all from there and fish it back out through here. A lot of instructions on aftermarket manufacturers say to take out the fender well. As you can see, we didn't. No need to. Going back in though, we are going to remove the manifold because this boost tube is quite larger, and we'll come over here and show you. This one here, we got off eBay. I don't think the company sells this anymore, but it's Smash Performance, and nothing on the box or from the seller said that it was from this company. I did check their website, and I cannot find this on their website. So if you look at it, you can see the size difference here. I mean, and again, this is a plastic tube. This one's actual metal, but we'll get the two up here to compare. This is a 4-inch tube. I'm not even sure what size this is. Maybe 2.5, 3 inches, but it is better. It has a mandrel bend. Everything looks better. So we're gonna just test fit it in there and see how it looks. All right, it was a bit of a chore to get in, but it does fit up on there. So we had to take the oil bypass kit out of the way just to kind of get some more room. But we'll take everything back apart, clean it, and we'll get everything slapped back together. All right, we got the intake off, and as you can see, it's much easier, unobstructed access to get in there and do everything. Just vacuum this out again, stuff a rag in there for now. Don't forget to take the rag out before you bolt everything together. Just make sure everything is clean, and we'll clean all this stuff up and get the new boost tube in there. All right, we got it installed in there. It's a pretty tight fit, I mean, but it'll go in. Just make sure your clamps are all clocked and they're not in the way of anything. But definitely nice add-on there. And we got the Sinister hot side tube in. We caught it on sale, so it's pretty good. Comes with some nice quality clamps. Thick boots there. I'm pretty sure it's way thicker than the OEMs. So we'll get this OEM hot side out. You have to remove the intake and everything and get it out there. I don't think it's much bigger than the stock one, but it's supposed to have better, smoother flowing capacity, so we'll see. All right, with the air cleaner assembly out, you can see the hot side pipe very easily. And looks like we got some type of a torn boot there. So we'll get it off, see what it's about, and you can see how yucky that turbo is from just all the emission components that throw the soot in there. So we'll try and wipe that out too as well. All right, we have the stock hot side tube below and the Sinister one up top. It's not much bigger, just very slightly bigger. But as you can see, we had some ripped boot issues. All types of ripped boots on both sides. So you can get a new one of these for around 120 bucks, but we caught this one on sale, you know, just for a few dollars more, so why not? And the boots, again, are way thicker than the actual stock boots, as you can see. Much thicker, almost twice as thick. So we should be able to handle more boost pressure and everything. It's a better design, better flowing, they say. So we'll get everything cleaned up. Take a look at turbo and the intercooler side, and look how dirty it is. It's disgusting. It's disgusting down in there, all that soot buildup. So we'll try and get everything cleaned out, hopefully. All right, we got everything cleaned out. As you can see, it's much cleaner, but down in the turbo, still a little dirty. Hopefully with driving and running clean fuel cleaner and all that stuff, it gets cleaned out. Turbo spin's good. Now is a good time to check your in and out and side to side shaft play. 250,000 miles, no play at all. It's great. So we're gonna slap it back together and get that boost tube on here. All right, we had to go to plan B. We had to loosen the intercooler and the condenser bracket right there. No matter how hard you want to try, it is almost impossible to get this thing on with the intercooler locked in place. Plus on this side, we wanted to change the boot out. We did not like the way it was sitting, so we went ahead and just loosened everything up so we can get on there and maneuver things and straighten out. This may not be your case, but it makes the job a lot easier if you loosen everything up to get this boost tube is like exact size. So we got it on there. We're gonna go ahead and get the other side on and get it tightened down. Okay, we got everything back together. The boost tubes are lined up properly. We wanted to make sure that we got everything nice and snug on there. It's a shame that you can't see the sinister one here because it's buried by everything. But it's in there. We'll start it up and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're gonna fire it up and see what happens. Fired right up. And we're just gonna let it idle for a while and make sure there's no leaks. Sucking anywhere. Everything seems good down there, so we'll just let it idle and warm up fully. All right, we're warmed up. As you can see, we're getting better fuel economy from putting the other boost tube on the other day until now, and boost is good. It spools great. That was about quarter throttle. Turbo brake sounds great. Everything's working fantastic. So we'll get a run looking at the EGTs as well. As you can see, cruising EGTs is right around 400. So that's very, very, very good. Now it is cool outside, it's about 73, but still, EGTs are super lower. All right, we're gonna go do a full throttle pass now and see what our EGTs get to. And we have it limited at 32 pounds of boost because there's no head studs yet. That thing takes off. We're already at 70. Amazing difference with the boost tubes. Amazing. All right, we're back from that run, and as you can see, the peak EGT was only 844 under full throttle, so it is a bit cooler. We're idling down now, and it is idling down a lot quicker. The RPM gauge is nice and smooth. No movement at all. So, will the boost tubes do anything by themselves noticeably? Probably not. But we did feel a instant boost on, crisp acceleration. Everything is super smooth. Now combined with a new intake, whether it's S&B or Banks or whoever you use, along with an intake manifold and all that stuff, yeah, you're gonna feel the difference. So as you can see, the EGTs are dropping way below the normal. Again, the normal is 300 to 325, and it's right down under 300 now, and it's just continuing to drop. So all in all, the intake temps are down. Just everything, all the temperatures overall are down. Definitely a good buy. The links are in the description. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.